Welcome to the UNSC training facility, otherwise known as the Pit. This small map is mostly used for FFA, 2-on-2, and 4-on-4 games, and it's a mirror image. That means one side is identical to the other, with some special single weapons and items down the middle. I'm going to do a simple walkthrough of this map to give you an idea of the basic layout, as well as weapon and item placements. But as always, your best bet is to do some exploring on your own. Let's start in the far right corner. Down on the ground, right here, are our two SMGs. We'll move inside the bathroom, and yes, I said bathroom because apparently even Spartans have to go sometime. But inside the bathroom is everyone's favorite sniper rifle. Now there's a clear shot of the other side, where you can see their sniper rifle, and a clear shot of the middle of the map. I'll eventually make this jump and actually head up the ramp. Now you can use this ramp to get to the top of the bathroom, or you can use the lift, although it does send you up pretty high. Heading up here we can see a brute shot, and coming around back we can see a power regenerator. Now coming around from here is a turret, and that's got another clear view of the opposite side of the map. From here we'll head down the ramp. We're over on the right side. There are two brute spikers positioned. The middle of the map has the least cover, so we don't want to stay out here too long. So let's come around and down here under the spawn building. Now under here is a mauler and another place where people can get trapped. I call this the spawn building because directly above us is the second floor that is only accessible if you actually die. The same idea was given to us in Terminal on Halo 2, as this is one of those places where there's a few exit points, but no way up without actually spawning up there. Now, the problem is there are no weapons, and if you stay up here too long, it's a pretty easy target for grenades or a sniper. So my suggestion, once you spawn up there, take a quick look around and take stock of the situation, and then jump down. Back on the first floor, on the side of the spawn building, is a BR. And another good view of the center of this side of the map. Now we'll come around the sheltered corner to find a couple of grenades, one sticky and one frag, and also a shotgun. Moving along the yellow wall, we'll see something pretty fun about this map. These pop-up cutouts of brutes and jackals can be very useful, as they remain up as long as someone is nearby. If no one's visible, but these are popped up, you know someone's there. Here's a few exploding barrels and a needler. Now down this hallway is the rocket launcher. It's the only one on the map, and this brings us to my noob tip. It's common for full teams to rush rockets to try to grab them. Prepare to be owned. My suggestion, never send an entire team to get rockets. When you don't get them, you offer a quick overkill to your enemies. We're moving along the center of the map now. There are a couple of sticky grenades and a BR that are going to be positioned right along this wall behind us. And then moving along, two more fusion coils. And down the green hallway is the only invisibility on the map. Turning around, there's a pistol on the floor. And coming down the ramp, you can see we're on the other side of that gap now. In the corner over here by this pop-up is a plasma pistol. And in the opposite corner are two plasma rifles. Now we'll take this ramp across to the ops center. There's one power drainer here and pretty clear view of both sides of the map. From here you can pretty clearly see both sides of the map. Heading back inside the ops center in the window is a baller. And then around the side you can see a ramp that leads back down to where we were. At the top of this ramp are two frag grenades, one that I just picked up, and an AR. Back in the ops center around the rear is the control room. Now, the control room has the only sword on the map, but this is another place people could get trapped in, so be careful when coming after the sword. We'll move all the way through the ops center now. Underneath the ops center, where right here are two sticky grenades. And if we keep going down to the far end, there is the overshield. Now this hallway leads to both sides, and both sides have quick access to a BR. Finally, if we come back up this ramp, you can see we're back at the beginning of the map. That's pretty much the whole pit. I hope you liked this walkthrough and found it useful, and I'll see you on Slayer.